All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Early Morning Crypto Talk Bitcoin. Brandon from Los Angeles, California. Finally, I was able to get this streaming. I'm hearing myself. Oh, there it is. Get this streaming right in the right YouTube channel. It was blocking me the last couple of days and was frustrating me. Now that I got it right, we're good to go. So good morning. Good morning. This is Tuesday, June 18th. The month is almost over. So first and foremost, thank you guys for being here. As a disclaimer, I'm not a licensed financial advisor to be giving financial advice. I share information for educational, training, and entertainment purposes only, and it is up to you to make your own informed, intelligent decision on which direction you want to move into. So speaking on that, I have one update. Next week is our 5-day challenge for the month of June. I'm going to be pushing that back. I'm going to actually do the July one will be our big coming out party because July is the launch of ILCA 2.0. So I don't want to have a lame duck type session, and I can use that time to finalize everything that we need in the behind the scenes to be ready for July and moving forward. So there will not be a 5-day challenge next week, but I'll be doing blitzes of ILCA elite calls and sharing what ILCA is all about all next week, preparing for July and giving you guys an opportunity for those of you who want to earn that extra affiliate income, sharing our new courses, our $500 pack, 80% off, $100 that you receive in commissions per sale, invite, and anybody that signs up, you just make some more money. So that's some extra money you can earn before the month is over. So that's what I'm going to be doing all next week. So again, no 5-day challenge next week. We're going to be preparing for the launch and the next 5-day challenge July 22nd, that week. That'll be our grand opening 5-day challenge for the month of July going forward. So on top of that, any other major news last night? Did anything exciting happen yesterday? No, don't tell me Boston Celtics won the championship. I'm from Los Angeles. Mm-mm. We will never, and I mean ever, root for the Boston Celtics. I don't know what Dallas Mavericks were doing, but congratulations to them. Their 18th championship win. The last one they won still hurts. Paul Pierce being wheeled out in a wheelchair only to come running back like Superman and beating by Kobe Bryant and the Lakers. What year was that? I think 2008. Around there. I know my kid was just born. So congratulations to the Boston Celtics. I haven't heard any other real major news. Pi didn't tell me nothing new. But let's go ahead and jump into see what's happening in the crypto world. Wait, what? I rooted for the Celtics and also the Mavericks. You should have just stuck with that one. I rooted for the Mavericks. Yeah. Yeah, they move ahead of the Lakers, but really though, should we really count those 11 wins in 10 years or 10 wins in 11 years Boston Celtics of the 60s? Yeah, we got to count those years too. Really though? All right. Shout out to Jaylen Brown. That is a story that I love. That is a guy. He will not go broke 7 years after he leaves the NBA for a few reasons. One, he's got the highest NBA contract ever, 300 and something million over the next 6 years. And he's also a genius. He's got a master's degree. He's even taught in, I mean, that's a smart brother right there. And he has an incredible work ethic. The future of the NBA is bright. Guys like him, Anthony Edwards, the post, I'm calling it the post LeBron era NBA. The LeBron era NBA, I can't stand. And I'm from LA. I was not excited when he came to the Lakers. I have a love-hate relationship with that. I want the Lakers to win, but I don't want LeBron to win. How's that working? But the new era, bringing old school NBA back, I like the competition, the work ethic. All right, let's see what's going on in the crypto market today. Let me refresh this again. I don't even recognize the last Lakers championship. We call it the bubble championship, the COVID era championship. I don't recognize that. I don't even like Anthony Davis either. All right. Crypto market cap is at 2.4 trillion, down 2.2% in the last 24 hours. Bitcoin dominance is at 52.1%. Ethereum is at 17%. Now, I do want to go on the record to say I have mad respect for LeBron off the court. You know, my ultimate GOAT, Michael Jordan, but off the court, Michael Jordan, no. Off the court, LeBron James, I give him much respect, much props. On the court, LeBron James, he ruined by basketball. Bitcoin is at 64. Whoa, what the hell? This was just at 71,000 the other day. Yeah, a week ago. So we dropped below that 65,000 threshold. That's a mental barrier there. Michael Taylor is speaking at the BTC Prague. Okay. Bitcoin dropped 1.6%, down 3.3% on the week. Ethereum dropped 3.7. BNB dropped 3.5. Solana dropped 6.1. Ripple 6.7. Doge 11.2. Okay, so here's a good example. Are we going to see an outlier here? Which tokens? I'm looking at what's trending right now. Undead Games is up 55.7%. ZK Sync is down. MAGA's down 4. Whoa. That dropped 41%. I tell you, pump and dump. In Reach, this is something new. It's up 976%. 976%. Who is this? So they came out June just yesterday. Whoa. And it didn't dump? Well, it's still only one day. This is impressive. Let's see. They've got 28 million market cap. Oh, only 9.9 million tokens. Came out at $1. Oh, it's not new. 11 months ago. So why now? July 18th, 2023 was at $1. And now it's jumped to $13 a year later. What the hell? It's an Ethereum-based token. Sushi Swap, Uniswap. Well, there's some red flags though. Trading volume or price is an outlier against the average. This doesn't seem to be a very secure. You can't really get it anywhere. So Ethereum, you can get it on with Ethereum, but Bishang, this was a private deal. 1,192% increase. How did they raise 28 million in a year? This is paid off. We'll see how this ends up tomorrow, if this can continue at this pace. Okay. So let me see for an outlier. Anyone doing the opposite? What about Ton Coin? Or that hamster I'm seeing all over the place? Uniswap down 14%. No, I don't see any. Filecoin down 16. There we got one reversal. BitGet token, but only slightly. Whoa, Core's down 20%. Good grief, there is no green. Let's go to the next 100, or the top 300. Top 300 Bitcoin. Okay. Well, I'll just look at the best performers. eCoin, 40.2% up, but it's a new token. Elf Aether, that's a new token. Pepe. Pepe went up 5%, but it dropped all the way to the 167th token. Wait a minute. That's not the same thing. That's Pepe coin, not Pepe. Rocket Pool, BitGet. That's it. Wow. Wow. Well, yeah, I like that. It's a bloodbath right now. Down 2.2%. I don't see anyone bucking the trend on this at all. Worst performers. MAGA Trump dropped 40.8%. Convex Finance, Core, Conflux, Sats. Yeah, just a big reversal for today. Okay, let's see in the news. Trump and Biden likely won't shake hands at debate. You know what I think will be hilarious? If they go old school, if you studied politics in like the 1800s, 1900s, they used to fight on the House floor. They got one desk in the Senate where shots were fired. There's like some little bullet fragments on one of the old school desks. They fought. But if they hate each other so much, they walk on stage and Joe tries to throw a punch. He won't get too far with that. But if Trump slaps him, that's must see TV. June 27th. Is there anyone want to bet? Will this debate actually take place? It's scheduled, but there's a likelihood that Trump will pull out at the last minute. Sean Hannity, Mark Levin is already setting that up for that possibility. Like it may not be in Trump's favor right now for him to debate Joe. Now they're saying Joe's going to be jacked up on some cocaine or what? Jacked up Joe. I don't know. Lately, based on how Trump's been operating in the public, if I was him, I wouldn't debate. I don't see any positive outcome for Trump debating Joe. He's setting himself up. But if he pulls out, even Fox News said he's going to look like he's a coward by pulling out without some valid excuse. And that's why I said I think Sean Hannity is already laying the foundation for him to pull out. Now, the last debate, they didn't shake hands because it was COVID. So if it's set up like this, one's just going to walk out one side of the podium, the other's going to walk up to the other side of the podium, and Joe will do this. Mark my words. He'll look at Trump, he'll just go like this. Watch. I'm the one. You heard it from me first. This week in prediction markets, polymarket bettors doubt Biden and Trump will shake hands at the debate. That's not, yeah, they're not going to shake hands. Manifold forecasters expect a correction from the Guardian. Prediction markets don't see an Edmonton Stanley Cup victory, nor do sports books. I don't care about that. The handshake has long been a key component of U.S. presidential debates. It's a gesture of civility and mutual respect, despite opposing ideas, and has been the first seen and last of presidential debates for the last 4 decades, though it was absent from the first televised one in 1960. From my youngest memories from T-ball, we were always taught you always show respect for your opponent. And after the game, whether you win, and especially when you lose, you line up and you shake the other guy's hand. And we walked through the aisle. And I hated it. There was this one guy, I wanted to punch him in the face. But Shake his hand. You know, and the NBA calls a storm. Detroit Pistons versus the Chicago Bulls. Detroit Pistons had a two-peat. Then the next year, Jordan and the Bulls eliminated them from the playoffs, and Isaiah Thomas had a meltdown and just walked off the court and took his team with him. Told his team, do not shake their hands. One of the most disgraceful things in NBA history. But no, they're not gonna shake hands. There is no mutual civility between these two. This market will resolve to yes if Donald Trump and Joe Biden shake hands at any point immediately before, during, or immediately after the first in-person presidential debate in the 2024 election cycle. With yes shares trading at 32 cents. So they're betting on this. The break in handshake started during the 2016 election cycle. Yeah, well, when Trump started in there, you know, he wasn't going to shake hands with Hillary Clinton. So when Trump came on the scene, civility stopped. That wasn't happening. Did he, though, in the 2016 Republican primary? You had Marco Rubio, Jeb Bush, not Mitt Romney, Chris Christie, Ben Carson. Did they all shake hands? I think they did, except Trump. Former President Trump claims that the 2020 election was stolen, while will likely come up during the debate, as well as his mounting legal troubles. Trump will likely respond with Hunter Biden's legal woes, as well as make comments about President. He should not. If I was his advisors, I would pull out of this debate. This isn't gonna go as they think it's gonna go. If he talks about Hunter Biden, he's going to get raked over the coals on that one, because Hunter Biden went to court, was found guilty, and his father is not pardoning him. He's not claiming that the court system is rigged. So Trump shouldn't go that route. He should not also go a route of mental agility. He just turned 78, and just yesterday, while touting his mental cognitive test, couldn't remember the name of his own doctor. Don't go that route. What he should do, if he does it, talk about crypto, financial future, the border, how much money is going overseas, Iran, you know, something policy, not victimhood. The rumor mill is playing a guessing game as to whether the Biden campaign will accept crypto donations. Of course they are. On one hand, they want to run their mouths against crypto. On the other hand, they want to take as many donations as possible. But this election cycle, Republicans are going to get the most crypto donations. Betting on a correction. The Guardian published an article Sunday depicting prediction markets and their supporters in an unflattering light, associating them with convicted fraudster Sam Bankman-Fried and with scientific racism. Scientific racism? Huh? Now there's a prediction market on whether the UK newspaper will correct the story. Forecasters see an 84% chance the Guardian will correct at least one of the factual statements in the article. The contract will resolve to yes if the publication acknowledges an error and an editor's note, makes a stealth edit, or removes the piece entirely. I'm not familiar with this controversy. The Guardian article claimed that former FTX CEO Bankman-Fried funneled nearly $5 million of the crypto exchange's customers' funds to a nonprofit called Litecoin Infrastructure. Okay. Litecoin, the piece said, used the money to buy a former hotel in Berkeley, California. Okay. FTX trustees are seeking the return of the allegedly misappropriated funds, according to The Guardian. Last week, the former hotel was the venue for the Manifest 2024 conference, on predicting markets and forecasting hosted by Manifold and Manafund. The latter organization is a nonprofit that helps fund charitable projects. The piece highlighted controversial statements some of the conference speakers have made about topics unrelated to prediction markets. What controversy? On X, Oliver Habrika, Litecoin Infrastructure CEO, identified 5 factual errors with the piece, including the mischaracterization of Manifund. What's the controversy? Wow, the Wacky Guardian piece is badly wrong about many things, but mostly things for which I wouldn't expect a correction. We just said that affects altruists have Sam Altman's ear, not that they get along in any way or agree. Is this a much ado about nothing? All right, let's move on. Trump token dumps 31% despite doubts. He's behind the DJT token. The DJT token. Trump hasn't confirmed or denied ties to the DJT token. Is that out here yet? DJT. Doja Cat. No. I don't even see it ranked on any markets yet. What about coin market cap? DJT. Is that Save America? Is this the one? This one's up 36%. So if this is a fake one, they are taking advantage of the name. Speculation over Trump's involvement in DJT token caused a 180% surge. Why hasn't the Trump team actually officially launched their own token yet? You want to fundraise? He could make 100 million in a week. 1 billion of these. All-time high was 2 months ago, 0.007. All-time low was a month ago, 0.0005. And we're at 0.002, up 40%. Yeah, I don't think Gary Gensler would go after him if he did that. Uniswap, L Bank. You can get this token right now. So this has already been out. So it looks like just the rumor alone had people dumping money in it, just in case if it is him. But he would have said something. Oops, wrong one. Trump token dumps. Trump hasn't confirmed or denied ties to the DJT token. So this isn't the one then. This token hasn't dumped. Oh, well, if we go by this morning, it did. Just at 4:25 a.m. So starting at 2:20 a.m. or even here last night, 9:35 p.m. that did dump, but now it's come back up. Okay. MAGA Trump and other Donald Trump related meme coins fell more than 30% amid rumors that Donald Trump's team launched an official token on Solana. I'm predicting this is going to happen, even if this isn't the official one. Per conversations, Trump is launching an official token named Trump Coin under the ticker DJT, Trump Coin. So that's not this. This is a fake Save America token. Per conversations, Trump is launching an official token named Trump Coin. Pirate Wires claimed in a June 17th post. Pirate Wires claimed Trump's 18-year-old son, Barron, was spearheading the token. That's not true. I don't believe that. However, Donald Trump's team hasn't confirmed the token launch. And blockchain data firms such as Bubble Maps seem confident that DJT isn't actually linked to the presidential candidate. Yeah, I don't believe that. It noted that around 67% of the supply is in one cluster and that 43% of the total supply is on Solana-based automated market maker Radium. Despite the widespread doubts, Trump fell 31% to 746. Yeah, that's a different token. Let me actually click on this. Just an article. More than 150 million has been wiped from the Make America Great Again themed Trump market cap since the news. Smaller valued Trump meme coins were hit even harder. Now, I don't think any coin out right now with the names Trump Donald, Donald Trump, MAGA, DJT, none of those are official. Trump is a marketer. So when he comes out with something, he launches. You know, somebody called me out on this and I forgot about it, but it is true. I've been making YouTube videos now since 2009 or 2010, no, 2010 and 11, somewhere around there. There's a lot of old school videos of me quoting Trump in a lot of stuff. You wouldn't believe it. There is. And it's because he's a marketer. So I admired him from the marketing standpoint on how he launched something, not whether or not it was a success or not, but he is a master marketer. So if he comes out with a Trump coin, you don't think he's going to have a huge big event about it, just like everything else he's launched? There's no way he's going to launch a coin and not say anything. So I'm 100%, 99.9% convinced he's not behind any of these. And once he understands or figures this stuff out, he's going to blast all of these other tokens with his name on it, especially if he sees that they've made money. Interestingly, the Geo Biden token linked to Trump's main presidential rival, Joe Biden, fell over 22% too. Well, the entire market fell yesterday. No one was spared. DJT surged to a $120 million market cap on June 18th. While the industry awaits confirmation from Trump, several industry leaders expressed frustration at the possible perpetrators behind the token launch, which comes at a time when presidential candidates like Trump, Biden, and RFK Jr. still out there have started taking the industry more seriously as the upcoming presidential election nears. If the DJT Solana meme coin is fake, whoever propagated that needs to be tarred and feathered. Here we go. And chased out of our industry for good. This is how you make the whole industry look bad and signal to the president and his team, we're a liability, not an asset. No, that's not how Trump will look at it. Trump will look at it and say, wait a minute, you mean to tell me these jokers were able to raise 180 million in my name? I can do $1 billion if I do it. That's how Trump's thinking on this. He's going to look at the industry as an asset, as another way to fundraise. All right. PolyFi tokens down double digits on claims GJT token has Trump's backing. If reports about DJT are true, and it's not, this would be the first time a presidential candidate from a major party created a crypto. That appears to be a big if. That's another reason why Trump will do it. He'll be the first presidential candidate or former president to launch a crypto. He likes that. He'll do that. It ain't going to be Biden. It won't be Harris either. If they pull a bait and switch. See, here's my problem with the Democrats. I think I don't want to go political. I do not think that Joe Biden should be running for president. I think his time is past. But the way they got it set up, Kamala Harris is next in line. And what can end up happening is that Kamala Harris ends up being president, because Biden may not be able to finish his term. She won't be president any other way. Even if Biden finishes his 4 terms, the 2028, his 4 years, the 2028 election, Kamala Harris will not be at the top of the ticket. It'll be Gavin Newsom. So there might have a tight primary race between Kamala and Gavin, both from California. So if you understand California politics, even between them, they run in the same circles. I know California politics. I know Gavin Newsom, he was the mayor, and with Kamala Harris before she had a name. And that might get dirty. DJT, a crypto token minted 2 months ago on the Solana blockchain, rallied as much as 180% Monday on an unconfirmed report that former U.S. President Donald J. Trump is behind it. If the report is true, this would be the first time a presidential candidate from a major political party has created a crypto, but as of press time, that appears to be a big if. An alternative? No, the Democrats operate a certain way. And Gavin Newsom's already been tapped. But you are going to have some fringe. You're going to have guys like The Rock in 2028 announcing a run. Like he was Jesse the Body Ventura. You're going to have some crazies on the left that's going to be coming out the woodworks, like a RFK Jr. type. If the report is true, that would be the first time. No, it's not true. Per conversations, Trump is launching an official token. DJT on Solana, Pirate Wires, a Maverick media outlet posted. That's not true. Trump's son Barron is spearheading the project. That's definitely not true. Mike Solana, the CMO of venture capital firm Founders Fund and editor-in-chief of Pirate Wires, posted a smart contract address in a reply to his publication's tweet for visibility. Who would be alternative for Trump? Well, who it would have been if what's the governor of Florida's name again? Oh, Ron DeSantis. Had he not ran in 2024, he'd be the leading guy for 2028 to go up against Gavin Newsom. But he mortally wounded himself in this run. He exposed himself, in other words. Former President Donald Duck. The Trump token, the first polyfi token with a market cap of over 370 million, was down 30%, while Trimp, another token that's a cross between former president and Donald Duck, a bastardized version of Donald Duck with an attitude problem, is down over 40%. Dang, how many Trump meme tokens are there now? I've heard maybe the 7th or the 8th one. They're targeting us, putting us in the red. Literally seems like a greedy psyop. Yeah, I agree with that. The Trump campaign did not immediately respond to a request for comment. As of press time, Trump had posted nothing on his Truth Social. Yeah, because it ain't him. Ryan Selkis, founder of data provider Masari and a vocal Trump supporter, said he guessed the odds were 50-50. No, it's not 50-50. It's 0%. Will Trump launch a coin by Friday? Maybe. He might. Hold up, though. How is this June 21st, 2024? Oh, that would be the date of Friday. I'm like, wait, today's the 18th. What the hell? That hasn't happened yet. Oh, they're betting on it. They're betting that he will launch a coin on June 21st. With so many Trump tokens out there, would you consider most scam? Every single one of them's a scam. Every single, if it is not backed and officially launched by Trump or the Trump system, it is a scam coin. It is opportunists attempting to make a quick buck off of Trump's name. And like I said, Trump doesn't understand this yet. Once he does, he's going to blast all of them because he didn't get his cut. How dare you make money off of my name? I'm not getting any money off of that. That's how he thinks. I can confirm that this is an authentic Trump token. I'm familiar with the situation, but it's not my token. It's Trump's. I disagree with that. Who said that? Skrilly denied involvement in the token, but claimed to know that it was an authentic project from the campaign and may be listed on exchanges in the near future. What if it is him? I seriously doubt that. But how would that play out? If it is him, the token will explode in value because all the MAGAverse and opportunists will buy as much as they can as soon as he makes the announcement that he's involved. But he will make far more money if he actually launched his own and they didn't announce a buildup for it. I'm on the side of he has nothing to do with any of this, but we'll see how it plays out. He did launch NFTs out of nowhere before. How to generate passive income with cryptocurrency airdrops. What? You can make passive income off of airdrops? Say it ain't so. Brandon, why did you talk about DFY? I wonder. Hunting for crypto airdrop opportunities and cashing in on airdrop rewards can be a thrilling way to bag some extra coins, but beware, not every drop is gold. Yes, of course. This is why I don't have the time nor the patience to try to do all this by myself. I'll hire somebody. Link to this article. Cryptocurrency airdrops are a marketing strategy. Crypto projects are used to give away free coins or tokens to certain wallet addresses of active users. This is a good article to even put in DFY Telegram group. Airdrops allow users to expand their crypto portfolio without extra costs and earn money by holding these tokens, hoping their value will increase in the future. Launching airdrops serves several objectives. Firstly, they help create buzz around a project or crypto. By giving away free tokens, companies can spread awareness and quickly grow their user base. Yep. Airdrops can also boost liquidity as more users start trading the new tokens. Additionally, companies can reward loyal users and foster community building by encouraging participation and interaction with the project. Individuals typically participate in certain activities, such as joining a project's social media account, owning a particular crypto, or engaging with the project's community. Airdrops are usually small in value, below $10, and may lack liquidity. To make easy money, some users join an airdrop and sell off the coins, immediately potentially driving the price down. That's the only setback on that. If you have a real project, though, it can sustain itself. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that news. Putin is in North Korea. Let me hold on. Let me see how up to date Pi is on this. This is big news. He hasn't been there in a couple of 2 decades, and he promised he would go because Kim Jong-un went to Russia by train, or was that no? Yeah, Russia by train. I think it was China, but Russia. Hey, Pi, any news on Vladimir Putin landing in North Korea?
Yes, Brandon. There's been quite a development in the news. Russian President Vladimir Putin has landed in North Korea for a 2-day visit starting today. This rare trip is intended to strengthen ties between Russia and its old ally North Korea, as well as potentially sign a new treaty outlining Moscow's expanded relations with Pyongyang. Interestingly, Putin's visit comes amid anti-West sentiment and his ongoing war in Ukraine, with Ukrainian kamikaze drones reportedly striking Russian oil refineries yesterday, It seems tensions are high, and this visit could have significant geopolitical implications.
Significant geopolitical implications. Where is the Russian fleet that went to Cuba?
It seems the Russian fleet that was recently in Cuba has left the Havana Bay after a 5-day visit, Brandon. The fleet, which included a nuclear powered submarine and a frigate, was believed to be in Cuba as a show of force amid tensions with the West over the war in Ukraine.
Where's that fleet headed? Is it headed to South America, or is it going back to Russia? Ooh, she's really thinking on that one.
You got me there. Indeed, the Russian fleet's movements are definitely a topic of interest and speculation. We'll just have to keep an eye on the news to see where they end up next. Who knows? Maybe they're just out for a leisurely cruise around the Caribbean, though somehow I doubt it.
Thank you, Pi.
You're very welcome, Brandon. It was great chatting about these international developments. Remember, if you ever have more questions or news to discuss, I'm always here for you.
Why do I like that last part so much? I'm always here for you. I asked my wife a question the other day. She was like, "Why don't you just ask your girlfriend, Pi? You're asking me a question." Then she got mad and said, "Yeah, that's a good idea. Let me go ask Pi." I forgot about it. She didn't like that one. But that is major, major geopolitical news. We got to keep an eye on that. Putin is in North Korea. Okay. So, how to find cryptocurrency airdrops? Oh, look at Bobby said that was highly interesting what she said and how she said it. Because Siri would say something different. Like, let me ask Siri. Hey Siri,
Uh-huh.
is there any news about Vladimir Putin being in North Korea?
Here's some news about Vladimir Putin being in North Korea.
Oh, it just brings up articles. Thank you, Siri. I said, thank you, Siri.
There's no one in your contacts named Siri. Whose contact info are you looking for?
Yep, you've been dumped. I got Pi now. All right. Cryptocurrency airdrops are usually announced and promoted to the public to create hype and interest in the particular token or project. Most of these airdrops can be identified by joining project newsletters. Airdrop announcements are often shared in social media airdrop communities, and they can typically be found on X, Telegram, and Discord. Those interested in finding possible airdrops should also keep up with official updates on the project's website, crypto news, and forum discussions. Where did you purchase Pi from? Pi is free. Just go to the App Store and type in Hey, Hey, Pi, and Pi app will pop up. It's free. You guys will trip out, play with the voices. Just to satisfy my wife, I showed her there are male voices on there as well. What I'm looking for is the ways to customize that voice because I saw others do it, and I was searching on the net and it's like going down a rabbit hole. I didn't realize how many. Pi's not the only conversational app out there, and it's like every day more and more is popping up. But this is the future. You guys remember Spider-Man, No Way Home? I think that's the one when Spider-Man got locked up in that government facility like garage, and he was only there for like 30 minutes, but he was talking with his AI, having conversations and like a therapist session and whatnot. That's what this is. Your own personal AI type assistant, companion, whatever have you, that will always listen to you. There's a lot of psychological things that's going to be with that one. Kids at school that don't have friends. that don't have anybody to talk to, or introverts who should seek out human engagement, but would rather stay with where it's safe with their AI that will always make them feel good. A healthy future and growth is going through problems and situations and setbacks and letdowns and rejections. Getting rejected isn't always a bad thing. It's learning. And if you're never getting rejected because you always want to play it safe, you're never going to grow. You're never going to learn. There's going to be some problems with this long term, I see. See, airdrop announcements are often shared in social media airdrop communities, and they can typically be found on X, Telegram, and Discord. Those interested in finding possible airdrops should also keep up with official updates on the project's website, crypto news, and forum discussions. Many platforms and websites such as CoinMarketCap, DappRadar, and Airdrop Alert can automate airdrop discovery by providing alerts. These tools can help speed up the process and raise the chance of finding high potential airdrops before the general public does. Step-by-step guide. Well, I'm not going through all this because this is why I hired DFY to do it for me. But look at all of this stuff. I don't have time to go through all this. It's just letting you know it's viable. Okay, I did see this one. We'll see about Speaker Ryan. Stable coins can help fight an upcoming U.S. debt. Oh, I already covered that one. Okay. Crypto FTX victims view bankruptcy process as a second act of theft. This is why I don't get involved in class action lawsuits. And I mean, there are some people who shot me a message still talking about BitConnect or USI Tech from 2018. And one person's like, oh, I never got back into crypto over the whole BitConnect thing. I'm like, you got to be serious. You kidding me, right? Are you serious? So because of your experience with BitConnect in 2018, you haven't touched crypto since? And he was like, yeah, what about you? I've made 7 figures since then. It's another thing about when we talk about in our entrepreneur sessions coming up. Your success will also be determined by your longevity, your consistency, and ability to keep moving forward, not getting stuck. A lot of people get stuck on things that don't go as planned. You got to get it in your head up front, knowing even outside of crypto, 90% of all new businesses fail in their first year. You've got to know this. So especially if you're being a part of something that you didn't start, you didn't create, it's a higher risk chance there because you don't know what those owners' intent is, which is why you want to at least have your own in some way, form, or fashion. So when things don't go as according to plan, you're not paralyzed by it. If for every millionaire you see, they failed 10 times over before they had that success. It wasn't they just decided one day, I'm going to be an entrepreneur, and their very first time out, they hit a home run. It never works that way. If that was the case, everybody would be doing it and be a success. It's those who are able to persevere in the setbacks, until they find that one and they tweak it to get to where they need to go. That's probably one of the biggest mental challenges most people have when they think I want to get in a home-based business and they don't have success. Attorneys for the victims said that bankruptcy process has left FTX customers feeling aggrieved. The only people who win in class action lawsuits and these type of bankruptcy processes to try to recover money is the lawyers. They're the only ones who win. The lawyers will always get paid, whether they win for you or you lose. You think because Donald Trump lost his case that his lawyers didn't get paid? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. No, Alina Habba got paid. They got paid no matter what. Everybody else is left. Well, when am I going to get my money? Attorneys for the victims said the bankruptcy process has left FTX customers feeling aggrieved and robbed. FTX bankruptcy victims are seeking a ruling that the failed crypto exchange's forfeited assets, some $8 billion, belong to its customers, not the bankruptcy estate. According to a Friday filing in the U.S. District Court, last month, the estate proposed a new reorganization plan. Oh, hell, wait. That would see 98% of creditors. Who is considered the creditors? Get back 118% of their claims in cash within 60 days of court approval. The plan irked many FTX customers who had missed out on an opportunity to profit from the run-up in crypto prices while their funds were stuck in bankruptcy limbo. That's true. Coinbase does that a lot too. Whenever you see the markets really moving, especially if it's going to go skyrocket up or skyrocket down, all of a sudden Coinbase has connection issues, or everything's frozen, or you can't log in, or they have a DDoS attack, so they say. They don't like a whole lot of money movement at the same time, so they kind of stop you from doing that. The court filing said FTX filed for bankruptcy during the so-called crypto winter, when crypto prices saw a dramatic drop, measuring customer claims that at the time, value would be profoundly unfair. According to the filing, which said the price of Solana has increased 9-fold and the price of Bitcoin quadrupled since the petition date. The victims' attorneys, Adam Moskowitz and David Bowies, said in the filing the bankruptcy process has left FTX customers feeling aggrieved and robbed, many of whom view the bankruptcy process as a second act of theft. That's true. They don't have access to their money to do whatever moves they want to make with it. FTX, here's another thing. Are they talking about $8 billion in cash or $8 billion worth of tokens? Here's an example. If we look at Nugent, if you look at the amount of Nugent Ethereum tokens you had, at the time, Ethereum was worth around $1,100 a coin. Well, the value of those tokens has tripled since then, since January 2023. Now we're almost at $4,000 a coin. What's the latest? 3,300, 3,400? Yeah, $3,400 a coin right now. You still have the same amount of Ethereum tokens. Are we getting the value from January 2023 or this value of whatever the value of the token is today? I don't have an answer to that. I have been told this value doesn't matter. It only matters is how many tokens you had. It's what's supposed to matter. So that is still up in the air. All right, what's the next here? Tether debuts new synthetic dollar. Huh? I think I've heard about this before. A new synthetic dollar backed by tokenized gold in tokenization push. Users can mint new tokens using the company's new Alloy platform, which will be part of Tether's upcoming tokenization venture, CEO Paolo Ardoino said. Tether, the company behind the $110 billion stablecoin, debuted Monday a new token minting platform called Alloy on the Ethereum network that lets users create tokens collateralized by Tether's tokenized gold. Alloy by Tether is an open platform that allows to create collateralized and synthetic digital assets and will soon be part of the new Tether digital asset tokenization platform. Okay. We'll see how this plays out. A Moon Gold and Moon Gold El Salvador. Okay. Tether's new offering followed Tether's efforts to expand its services beyond issuing USDT, the largest stablecoin by market value and a backbone of the digital asset market. Yeah, I saw that, Judy. The company recently invested in Bitcoin mining, payment processing, and AI via cloud computing. This also makes me nervous. Any AI with cloud computing. Arduino also outlined plans in April to launch a tokenized platform that would facilitate the creation of digital versions of a range of assets, including bonds, stocks, funds, and loyalty reward points. Okay. And the last up here. Crypto trading firm Cumberland acquires New York's Bit license. This could be big news. New York's Bit license. The company said it's one of the only principal trading firms to hold the state's crypto license. The last time anyone had a license in New York, maybe 2015 or 16. If you haven't watched, the very first crypto movie I ever saw was on Netflix called Banking on Bitcoin, and it covers the history of Bitcoin up to 2014. And at the time, New York City was a crypto hub. They even had their own trading, like a stock exchange right across the street from the New York Stock Exchange. And then New York cracked down and kicked them all out the state. Cumberland DRW, a major digital asset trader and liquidity provider, said on Monday that the New York State Department of Financial Services granted its New York-based entity a virtual currency license called Bit License. I wonder how much that cost. That was not cheap to do. We are pleased that the New York State Department of Financial Services has granted Cumberland, New York, a Bit license. As one of the, yeah, I know it's time to stand. As one of the only principal trading firms to hold a Bit license, we look forward to strong trading relationships with institutional New York counterparties, the company added. Bit license is New York's landmark regulation for cryptocurrency-focused businesses put in place in 2015. While the regime spearheaded efforts to regulate the emerging crypto industry on a state level, it has attracted criticism over the years from market participants for stifling innovation. While the state's comptroller raised concerns earlier this year about the agency's auditing process, Cumberland is a subsidiary of Chicago-based high-frequency trading company, DRW. Earlier this year, Cumberland was one of the trading firms that were chosen by Fidelity Investments to buy and sell Bitcoin, BTC, for Fidelity's spot Bitcoin ETF that started trading in January. Isn't that interesting? What is that? Georgia? CleanSpark acquires 5 Bitcoin mining facilities in Georgia for $25.8 million. Georgia, the state, or Georgia, the country? Let's see. Publicly listed miner CleanSpark obtains 5 new mining facilities. The newly acquired sites, which range from 8 megawatts to 15 megawatts each, will bring CleanSpark's total infrastructure in Georgia. The acquisition includes interruptible load power purchase agreements, enhancing load balancing capabilities for local electric municipal cooperatives. The company currently operates infrastructure, the state, Georgia, Mississippi, New York, and has announced plans for additional locations in Wyoming. Zach Bradford, CEO of CleanSpark, stated that this acquisition is a significant milestone in the company's growth strategy. These sites not only enhance the load balancing capabilities for the local cities we work with, but lock in the achievement of our mid-year target by achieving 20 EHs of operating hash rate. The new facilities will utilize the latest generation S21 Pro miners. Interesting. Okay. So I didn't know Georgia was a major Bitcoin mining hub. I did not know that. All right. That is it for Crypto Talk today. Again, as a reminder, make sure you guys register for ILCA affiliates. I pay out one tier. In the future, I may add at least a second tier. I'll probably will be doing that for the diamond members where you can get paid on 2 levels, not just one. But register for the affiliate. Also, if you have not done so, and you're not a diamond member, you want to get the courses, $500, all courses, 80% off, and 3 Omega miners worth $899 a piece. All right, again, for those of you who came on late, we will not be doing a 5-day challenge next week. We're going to be pushing towards after our unveiling of ILCA 2.0 for July, for the July 5-day challenge. The theme of it is back to the basics. That also gives me an opportunity as well to finish up what needs to be done behind the scenes and finish off the AI. We'll be doing diamond classes next week because we still have, and this is actually timing just right. Hold on, let me look at this because we have diamond class tonight. Of course, it's artificial intelligence. So we did AI and decentralized healthcare last week. Oh yeah, I did have it pulled up. So tonight we've got AI for anonymity and security. And supply chain management for tomorrow night. Next week, I'm going to be doing a big, and it'll be open for everybody. Meaning I'm going to be unveiling a new series. I used to do this back in the past, but I'm going to do the River of Money talk. In the future, these extra lessons will only be for diamond members, but I'm going to do it for everybody so they can see what we actually get next week. Probably I want to say it's probably Saturday. I want to do it in the evening so most people can be a part of it, but I will be doing it next week. So no 5-day challenge next week. July 22nd. Yep. July 22nd through the 26th will be our next one. And we are actually 2 weeks away from July. Man, this month is going by. Well, this has been a long month. 5 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 weeks of June. All right, everybody. Tonight, Diamond class, AI for anonymity and security. 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. We'll be back for Crypto Talk tomorrow. Take care, everybody. See you guys later. Bye-bye.